I've redone this video a few times because I can't really think of what way to get my point across here, but I'm going to try to do this again, and hopefully I will be able to get it in this one take. But essentially, today's video is going to be a controversial video, and it's going to be addressing the people that say you should lure again, and you're a scumbag for luring and all that stuff. You shouldn't even be able to play this game, and those people are all entitled to their opinions. That's fine. I'm not really making a video stating anything on this. All I want to be able to do here is offer them some insight as to, I suppose, who I am as a RuneScape YouTuber. And I'm going to show you guys a few clips as well. I'm going to talk very briefly about when I started learning and when I quit learning. When I quit learning. What the hell? So, when I first started luring, it was somewhere between 2006, 2007 with my one friend that I met in middle school. His name's Ryan, and we did all these really newbie lures. Like, my first lure I think I ever did was got someone to go into the wilderness with me with 3 items, and I said, if you want ghostly robes like I have on, all you have to do is stand in this spot and spam click. I made sure that they were a higher level than me, a higher combat level than me, and when they were spam clicking, I stepped under them and I killed them. It was fun, it was stupid, it was a little lure. Maybe I got rune. I think I always got rune. It was always 3 items and I always got rune, but I never got that much. I think the most I've ever gotten from those lures is like 500k. Eventually, I met this guy through one of my friends, Munch. His name was Out of Range, and we did a little bit of JoJo luring, and it was kind of fun. I think this was around 2007 or so, and it was a good time. Like, I think we got like maybe 2 or 3 lures ever with this, but it was still fun. He actually recorded one of them, and you see the person that just said KO'd, and the guy that just said, oh my god, the guy's not viding, that's me. My old name was Monkey Blitz, and that was one of my old accounts. So when I was doing this, I think I was uploading my videos as well, but I actually removed them a really long time ago. You can't really get them back, so you're not going to be able to really see it anywhere. But moving on, I did all these little newbie lures, and then eventually I think I made like 1 mil in total from luring, and I had a 3.5 mil bank. The 2.5 mil was from just playing RuneScape. It was just doing, all these tasks over the years. I think I killed chickens for feathers. I did that a lot. I killed cows for hide. I did all the newbie methods that you can think of. I was not a very good player back in the day. I was not a good moneymaker, PKer, account builder, anything. So I did all of that back in the day, and I was stupid enough to trust this one guy again. His name was Munch, and I was dumb enough to trust him because he told me that he needed 2 mil, or not 2 mil, he said he needed money for a PK video because he wanted to make it look like he got a big drop. And this was the guy named Munch. I think his name was I Munch a Lot. And he told me that he needed money, and I didn't really trust him too much, so I gave him 2 mil, but I expected him to give it back, and he just said that he got screwed over and he died and got PK'd, and that sucked because I knew he was lying. I knew that he would have protected rune arrows, not the sharks that he said he protected. So I know he was lying, and it stunk to be screwed over by this guy that I trusted because I built a relationship with this guy. And I even made like twin accounts with him. I made an account, his twin account was I Munch Loot, and my twin account was I Skim Loot. So it stunk when this guy screwed me over because I didn't realize that I would be screwed over. Like, I thought of it as an as a possibility, but it just was kind of shitty of him to screw me over off the fact that I trusted him. I trusted this guy for a really long time. So as we move on, that will pretty much shape my shape the way I looked at things about luring, because I didn't really do much luring back then, and I would just approach random people. They didn't trust me, or I guess they did trust me, but like, they didn't know me. They knew me for about 30 minutes, if anything. So I didn't really build a relationship with these guys, and still to this day, well, not to this day, still until I quit luring, I didn't really build much of a relationship with people. So moving forward, I thought to myself, I never want to screw anyone over who trusts me like that. If they know me for me, then I don't want to screw them over because that's not fair. if I screw someone over quote unquote, and they don't know me, that's a different story. I know it's dumb justification, but that's pretty much what I followed my little code by. I didn't ever want to screw anyone over using my name framed. And when I later on went to make the Lurer clan, Lurer Nation, someone in my clan actually ended up scamming someone for 200 mil because that person thought that they were going to be able to buy their entry into Lurer Nation. So I actually had to refund them, and I uploaded the video unlisted. Like, I think this was like 2012 or something. The clip is going to be on screen. But I didn't really like people ever getting screwed over with my name. If my name was on something and they got scammed or screwed over, I made sure to make it right. And still to this day, if you guys are able to find a video of me scamming someone, then I will pay that person whatever I did scam them. But that's just pretty much to show I never really used my name to screw people over. So now that you have that background, we're going to go to when I quit luring. I came back to RuneScape as everyone else did in 2013 because old school RuneScape was released. I did a few lures here and there, and towards the end of this video that I was making, my clanmates were all starting to kind of get mad because I wasn't really luring that much anymore, and I think I did one last big lure that, to be quite truthful, I had a small role in, and that might have gotten them a bit mad, but I had a small role in it, but it did help. It did end up getting the lure because I pushed the guy, quote-unquote, over the edge, me being some random guy. So keep in mind that when I talk these lures, I never used the name framed. I always used alternative accounts, not only for the fact that I didn't want to get banned because banning or luring was bannable in 2013, which was also another reason why I did stop. But I was able to convince this guy to just do it, to just drop his items, blah blah blah. Which, that's a quick little thing. Any lure nowadays, don't drop your items. The only lure that I really know about is anything. Like, the only lure, I guess, mechanic I would say that's out there right now is just dropping your items. Just don't drop your items for any reason ever. Don't risk your items. Don't bring your items anywhere. You will not be lured. I can promise you that. If you do not bring your items anywhere and you do not drop your items, you will not be lured. It is never worth it. You will never get the cash. There's always a trick to it. So, moving back onto it, all of my clan members started to pretty much like screw me over. Like, they started to make fun of me, and they tried to like just make me look bad. So I was like, you know what, we're done. I'm gonna end the clan. I kicked everyone out. I think there was like 4 people that I was still friends with, but I kicked everyone out because they were all being really immature, and that was pretty much it for me for luring. So now, when I say I quit luring because I didn't like it anymore, you guys should have a general idea of why I didn't like it. Would I still be luring now if they didn't do this? You know, if everyone was cool with me? No, I would not be luring anymore. I was pretty much done with it at that point because there was no technique to it anymore. There was no fun in it. It was just getting items. There was nothing really fun about it. I just liked playing the game for fun, and there was no more fun out of it. And so I started to make other videos. I started to make guides, and I started to make just random videos that I thought would be fun, and I found more fun in doing that than luring. It was actually 10 times more fun, regardless of whatever you're gonna say. It was 10 times more fun to see all these people being helped out by these guides and all these fun things. So that's pretty much why, like, I do it to this day. I just like to make people, I like to entertain people. I like to make them laugh. I like to be able to help people out. So, moving on from this video, like, I didn't really talk about luring much anyway, but moving on, I still don't really want to talk that much about luring because, as I've said before, it's kind of something in my past. If you guys ever expect me to make lure videos again, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it. If that's the only reason why you're subscribed to me, then I suppose unsubscribe. But I do make other videos, I try to make you guys entertain with other videos, so maybe you guys will stay subscribed for that. But from this point moving forward, again, I'm not really going to want to talk about luring because I don't really like luring at all. and I will actually try to actively stop people that try to lure others nowadays. I might even expose methods. It depends if people are going to get lured by it, but it's all pretty much to just stop learning because I don't really like it anymore. If the past is going to follow me still, I suppose that's fine. I'm not really going to try to stop it too much. All I can really offer is my 2 cents on the matter. But that's pretty much all for this video, so thank you guys for watching, and I'm sure I'm going to get hate comments. I already know it. Probably going to get dislikes in this video too. But you know what? At least I made the video. So moving forward, you should not hear anything about luring anymore. I didn't even really mention it before, but yeah, you're not going to hear anything about luring. Hopefully I am going to be able to bring you guys more content for years to come, and for all of those who have supported me throughout this whole thing, I really can only say thank you. I appreciate all of you guys' help. So, all your help and support, and I never saw myself being here on YouTube nowadays, and of course, the fact that I'm here nowadays, I have to address, you know, people that call me out for luring and everything, and people that still think I'm a lurer. No, I'm not still a lurer. I haven't lured in a really long time, as I said in this whole video, but yeah, I've pretty much said everything at this point. So thank you guys for watching, and I should probably see you guys with a video in a few days, if not Monday. And Deadman videos will be coming soon, even though some guys got mad that I uploaded a Deadman guide. But all I pretty much have to say to that is it's not any new information, so if you dislike the guide because it quote-unquote ruined your spot, get over yourself. So yeah, alright, bye.